Sabay-sabay na babangon, sama-samang ahon, ihanda ang sarili sa hamon. Ipapipigil sa pagsulong sa kinabukasan na katuon, para sa di kalidad na edukasyon.
Balik eskwela na naman, sa puso ang kahandaan, handang isip, handa bukas, sa pagkakaisa ay may lakas.
Ito na ang new normal, online learning at modular. Di pa kailangang mag-face to face, gamit ang cellphone at radio base. Yakapin ang pagbabago, pahirapan, kaya natin to. Lakasan ang iyong loob, sa bagong normal, sa bagong mundo. Kristiyano katutubo, isang hanggarin saan patungo. Ipagpatuloy pag-aaral mo, tagumpay ay naghihintay sa'yo.
Balik eskwela na naman, sa puso ang kahandaan, handang isip, handa bukas, sa pagkakaisa ay may lakas.
Ito na ang new normal, online learning at modular. Di pa kailangang mag-face to face, gamit ang cellphone at radio base. Yakapin ang pagbabago, pahirapan, kaya natin to. Lakasan ang iyong loob, sa bagong normal, sa bagong mundo.
Isang alang-alang natin ang ating kaligtasan, sa bawat oras at panahon, magpakailanman. Hangat palagi ng ating paaralan, ang matuto, gayon din maging ligtas ang kabataan. Tayo ay magkaisa, halina't sama-sama, kasali lahat, kasama lahat, para sa lahat. Pilipinas, maghanda ka na, balik eskwela na, tara. Tayong lahat sabay-sabay,
pagkakaisa ay may lakas. Ito na ang new normal, online learning at modular. Di pa kailangang mag-face to face, gamit ang cellphone at radio base. Yakapin ang pagbabago, pahirapan, kaya natin to. Lakasan ang iyong loob, sa bagong normal, sa bagong mundo. Sa bagong normal, sa bagong mundo. Sa bagong normal, sa bagong mundo.
Welcome to another episode of Canva Webinar Series for Teachers. Magkakasama po tayong muli sa loob ng isang oras kasama ang ating partners from Canva. By the way, ako po si Rigo Tumaneng ng DepEd Public Affairs Service. Episode 2 po tayo ngayon. Marami pong salamat sa inyong pag-abang. As scheduled, dapat last Friday po ang ating second episode, but we needed to make some adjustments because of the recent events. No? Pero kumusta po ang ating mga kasamahan sa DepEd dyan po sa Bicolandia, ganoon na rin sa Cagayan Valley. I hope everyone is well, and just like everyone's wish, sana po makabangon tayo ng mabilisan, or kung hindi man po mabilisan ay unti-unti po tayong makabangon sa kung ano man ang ating pinagdadaanan ngayon, no? Just like what we mentioned from the previous episode of our webinar series, it was actually colorful discussion, and our wish would be as colorful as the Canva designs ang mangyayari po sa atin the following days. Nung nakaraang episode, we have discussed Canva for education and basic Canva, where it was discussed different tips, a mix and match, and the basic designs. But for tonight, we are going to know more how are we going to design educational content para po mas interactive ang ating mga learning materials for our learners. We have two representatives or speakers from Canva. But before we proceed, I'd like also to greet all our viewers sa ating DepEd Philippines, and I believe this is also naka-cross post po tayo, no, sa Canva page. So we also have our customer happiness team who will be answering all your questions as our presenters will discuss different tips tonight. Yung members po ng Canva ay magiging interactive po sa ating comment section, so you can post your questions or comments. Feel Good Friday ang hashtag, gaya nga na sinasabi ko last episode, but we will make sure as well that this will be another productive Friday night. Our first speaker is Mark Encino. He is the Canva's Human Resources Business Partner for Design. He specializes in talent, leadership, organization development, and learning and development in private, academe, and corporate university settings. He also capitalizes on his strengths, futuristic, strategic, learner, relator, and significance, helping drive strategies through focused people programs. So let's listen to the discussion of Sir Mark. Good afternoon. No, good evening, Sir Mark.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and happy Friday. I hope we're having a great night, and thank you for spending it with us. Again, I'm Mark Cancino, the HR business partner of the design specialty in Canva. I also used to teach high school students, and I also taught college students for 3 years. That's why I'm very excited to share with you about Canva because I consider myself as a teacher at heart. So for today's session, we'll talk about what Canva is. For those of you who are attending this for the first time, we'll also introduce you to Canva for Education. And then later, we'll show you the different education templates that you can use in Canva for Education. And then our second speaker will present to you demonstration of how you can navigate and edit the different templates that we have. So what is Canva? Canva is a digital platform that empowers us to create beautiful and engaging designs. We all know that it's very important, especially in our context right now, to create engaging designs to engage our learners and still go on with learning. And then, especially for you teachers, we have Canva for Education. So, Canva for Education has 60,000 beautifully crafted templates to inspire you in your different learning methodologies, different topics. So for those of you who already have your Canva for Education account, so I hope you already explore it and then you're already designing your learning materials through the platform. And for those of you who don't have an account yet, you may sign up now at canva.com/edu-sign up using your school or DepEd's email domain. For those of you who don't have school or DepEd's domain, don't worry, you can still sign up for Canva for Education through this link, bit.ly/canvaph-edu. And then our team will assess your application and then verify, and then we'll inform you of your account. And then, if you want to learn more about Canva for Education, learn from best practices of teachers, see how other educational institutions have used Canva, you might want to join our exclusive teachers community at Canva for Filipino Teachers. And then, like what I mentioned in our context right now, where we are in a remote setting, distance learning, it's very important that we ensure that we have engaging templates. So you may visit this website, canva.com/education/distance dash education slash. So when you click on it, it will bring you to this platform. So you can see here distance education with Canva. And I'll introduce to you, I know you're very excited to know what's in it for you. We have the following templates that you may use. First is fact sheets. For example, you're a teacher of English and then you want to have like a cheat sheet or summary page explaining the difference between fiction or nonfiction. So there's a ready-made template for you here. For example, you are in the science department. You want to talk about the effects of global warming. You may also use this fact sheets. It's like your infographic when you want to share summary or information, details, data, so that your students will be better informed of the topic. We also have planner. If you're a teacher who likes planning your sessions, for example, in my case, when I was still teaching, I would plan the whole semester. So my students would know the topics that we're going to discuss for each session. So you may also use this. We have here weekly planner, and then we also have here a day planner. And we also have here specific for your weekly schedule. If you're teaching, for example, kids, this will be helpful so that they know what to expect. They're better organized in terms of topics. So it's helpful for you as teachers to schedule your activities and for your learners for them to be guided. We also have here posters. Example, you have an upcoming activity, you have a presentation, you have games, or you have, for example, an online skit or online activity. You might want to entice your students by making posters here. For example, you want to advertise, hey, for next week, we'll have a presentation of your project. So you may use this to engage your learner. We also have education templates specific for K to 6. So here, as you can see, if you want to teach your kids on how to do like the clock, you can use this. We also have basic mathematics here. If you also want to ask them to use language in order for them to describe their day, you also have a template here and many more, which will be discussed later. If you're a teacher teaching grades 7 to 12, you may also use this. Right? Before in face-to-face classes, right, we used to have our yellow pads or intermediate paper, but now you may transpose it to a creative sheet. For example, here when you're teaching English and then you want your students to write expository writing, you may use this template. And then we also have here presentations. So if you're going to teach in your synchronous classes, you may use this so that it's more engaging. And then if you like organizing, brainstorming, we have a lot of templates for you. So for example, we have here opinion essay outline. We also have here, for example, identifying the cause and effect of certain phenomenon. So you may use this. So you may want to explore on your own. And then if you check this website, you have here guidelines on how you're going to set up your virtual classroom on Canva, tips on centralized communication, and then other strategies to make your teaching remotely easier. For example, we have here different courses, different articles to guide you. We also have here teacher's blog. Okay. And then if you open your own account, here's what you're going to see with your Canva for Education. So we have here the ones recommended for you. We also have here the tab for all your designs. For example, we're teaching a lot of classes for easy reference. And then here for those templates you have just designed recently. Here as well, for example, you're in a group of teachers teaching the same subjects and then you want to share your materials. You may see those shared templates with you. You may also check this classwork. If you ask your students to submit a particular requirement, you may see those requirements here. And then blanket all your folders and then trash. So I already explained to you here the different types of templates, right? So for this, it may address different types of subject. So we have here templates for English, mathematics, science, and other subjects for also customized to different types of learners. We also have here for individual work, you can use the templates, or you may use our templates here for collaborative work. And then we also have here different templates that you may use for online teaching, or if you're teaching kids, their parents can print it for you. We have templates in black and white format so that you can save on ink. So, for example, you decided to uh, create your presentation. So, you're going to search here education presentation. There. And then if you click this, it will bring you to our library of different education presentations. See there. And if, for example, you're a teacher of social science, so this might be helpful for you. If you just want to check the overview, for example, you don't want to use it yet, you're going to check if it addresses your particular needs. You may click this three bullets here or three dots, and then you may check preview this template. And then when you do this, it will guide you through the different slides in this particular presentation. So at a glance, and then you can see that, oh, this will be a great template for me. And then for my class, you decided to use it, just click this, use this template. And then it will lead you to this one. So just a brief tour around our editor. This is what we call our editor in Canva. We have here our files. So you might want to create new design. It's here, how to save to a folder. And then because here you can create your comments. For example, you are two teachers working on the same presentation. You might want to give your comments here. And then once solved, you can see this here. And then the version history, if you're going to make a copy so that other people can edit it without them editing directly the original file. And then of course here the download. We also have here the view button. This is our scrolling view, as you can see. Okay, and then we also have here the thumbnail view. Looks like this one. And then we also have here the grid view so that you can see at a glance all the slides. So and you also have the capability to do resizing. So you may resize it to the size of video, if you're going to upload it to a Facebook post, poster, and many more options to choose from. And then here at your left side, you can search here the templates. For example, suddenly you change your mind, you want to learn more of use a template that's specific for English, you may type it here. And then here is where, for example, you have your own photos or images. You might want to upload here. Just drag here or use this button, upload here. Upload from your device, from your laptop, from Facebook, Google Drive, Instagram, or Dropbox. So we're also integrated with these platforms. You may also upload videos so that your presentations will be more engaging. Or if you want audio, again, just upload here and you can see it here. We also have a library of photos. Example, you might want to share about teamwork. So if you click here, it will show you all the photos related to that. or if you're teaching, for example, educating about disasters. So these are the different uh, images to choose from. And if you want to be more creative, you may use this one, the elements, and then you can see here the lines, shapes, frames, stickers, charts, grids, and many more. So really a lot of materials here in the Canva platform. You might also want to check the text. Here, you can easily click the add the heading. So as you can see, it's already in bold and big font, and then subheading and a little body of text. If you want to combine different types of text, here are different suggestions so that you don't have to check, oh, bagay ba tong font na to dito sa font na to. So we have suggestions here. Again, a lot of materials. And then music, videos. You may also change the background of your presentation, and then you may check your folder here. And then we have more options. So you can explore it during your free time. So it's very exciting, right? There are a lot of elements in the platform. And then here, if you're done with the template, you may click here, share. So just type the email and it will be shared to the person you want to share it to. And then we also have here the download button. If you want to download it using PNG, you may use this or JPEG. Or if you want it to be in the PDF, we also have an option here. If you want a type of format that is when you zoom it, it wouldn't look like it's pixelized. You may choose SVG, or if it has effects and videos, you may use this. And then of course GIF. There. So just a tour with this particular template. So if you use this template, here's the, of course, the title page. Just remove the teacher and then change it with your name. If it's a specific topic, feel free to change the label. And then here, of course, as teachers, we want to have a check-in session at the start of your class or a motivational activity. So here, hi students, how is everyone doing? And here, actually, before your lesson, you might want to ask them to prepare ahead or send them a pre-work. You may use this, and then, for example, you just want to show this slide. Just click here, download, and then, for example, PNG, and then just click here, page 3, so that it will be the only one downloaded, and then send it to your students. Okay. This particular template also has this, the class rules and objectives, or house rules, and then introduction of the lesson for today, the concepts, definitions, or even the objectives for your class. And then here, you might want to use your examples or illustrations. Feel free to edit here. And then the seat worksheet, for example, and later there are a lot more worksheet templates for you to be shared by Thea, our next speaker, and then activities here, supplemental videos. So actually, the point here is it's already complete with everything that you need in your class. And if you want to check more, the last two slides here give you icons that you may use in your slides. There, that's for the introduction. I hope that you were able to navigate through this platform, the distance education for Canva, and then also here when you open your account and then when you click the particular editor. So the next session will be more exciting because our next speaker will explain to you, will perform a demonstration on the different templates that you may use. So thanks everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to chat in.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Mark, for sharing. Now, we let me just read some comments sa ating Facebook page before we proceed with our next speaker. Sabi ni Ma'am Marivic Esteban, is there a replay of the previous sessions? that was answered po ng ating mga customer happiness team. But let me just also mention that yes, actually there's no replay, but you can go back to the previous episodes under the playlist of DepEd Philippines. In case po may mga interested teachers or fellow teachers po tayo na hindi pa naka-attend sa ating mga live sessions, you can advise them to rewatch the episode. Okay. Now, our next speaker is Miss Thea Stinko. She's one of the Canvas pioneer designers with over 6 years of experience creating templates for Canva Library. Now, as an art director for the template splits are not just beautiful and easy to use, also fulfill every design that is needed. Good evening, Miss Thea.
Good evening.
Kamusta po?
Excited na po ako
All
sa
right.
aking presentation.
Yes, Patrick. Go ahead po.
Okay. So, I will continue where Mark left off. So, let me share my screen. Sorry, hold on. Listen. Okay. So now I will be discussing worksheets. So ito pong worksheets, very helpful po to para sa ating mga teachers, no? So para ma-access ang worksheets, punta po tayo sa ating homepage. Okay. So pagpunta po natin sa homepage, meron po tayong search bar sa taas. So sa upper right po, merong search bar. Ita-type nyo lang po, worksheet. There. Enter. And wait for it to load. Sorry po, medyo mabagal po ang internet. Okay. So pag-load po ng ating worksheet, makikita po natin yung iba't ibang klase. So meron po tayong dalawang kinds ng worksheet. Meron tayong printable worksheet and meron tayong digital worksheet. So test po muna natin ang ating print worksheet. So papakita ko po sa inyo ang isang example. So para po makasave ng ink, dahil magpiprint po tayo ng madami, meron po tayo mga versions na black and white. So ngayon kung medyo gusto nyo po dadagan ng meron tayong version, meron tayong step na merong onting color for you. And then merong mas colorful na mga options. So meron din po tayong mas maraming templates sa object panel. So ang object panel po, makikita po natin yan sa kaliwa or sa left part ng editor. So pwede po kayo dyan tumingin kung gusto nyo palitan yung template ninyo. Okay. Okay, so ang digital worksheet naman po, pwede po siya, kung meron pong Canva account yung mga students ninyo, pwede nyo lang i-link sa kanila tong activity na to. And then, pwede nilang i-add yung answers nila directly on the sheet using Canva. So, ito po. Isa siyang get after sheet. So, what you can do as a teacher, yun lang po yung link. And then, yeah, they can type in kung ano may answer nila dito sa ating mga text box. Okay. So, ay gusto ko rin po pala i-share na meron meron pong collaboration yung Canva with Care Bears. So, kung interested po kayo, meron din po kaming Care Bears templates, Care Bears digital worksheets po. So, like for this activity, madali lang naman siya. Idadrag mo lang yung vowel dun sa space. So, ayan. So, yan. Meron po tayong templates for younger kids. Please check that out. So, punta lang po kayo sa home and then type worksheet. And makikita niyo na po yung iba't ibang uri ng ating worksheet. So, ipakita to. So, particular worksheet na to, pwede siyang printable, pero pwede din siyang digital. Kasi kapag sinend mo yung link sa students niyo, pwede nyo na lang pupalitan yung colors on the worksheet mismo. So, sabi dito, lahat ng square gawing green. So, pwede nyo i-select lahat ng squares and make it green. And lahat ng triangles, make it orange. So, ayun po. So, it works both for digital and for printable. I also want to teach you yung aming writing lines. So, for example, mas marami pa po kayong ilalagay. Pwede bang i-adjust yung writing line. So, hindi kailangan i-lines. So, hindi na i-add siya isa-isa. You can just drag ito and mag-extend na siya. So, kunwari, gusto mag-take ng isa pang question. Just copy that and paste it here. Tapos, palitan nyo lang po. Type nyo lang po whatever you want. So, para po mahanap yung writing lines, ganito po ang gagawin natin. So, pupunta po tayo dito sa Elements tab. So, ito po siya. Ayan. Tapos, itatype natin ang writing lines. Pero, very important na yung writing lines po ay merong quotation marks. So, para siya ay lumabas. It's not loading. Okay, ayan na siya. And yung memorize ko na po na dito siya lalabas. Ayan. So there, very useful po ito para sa activity ninyo. Very useful rin po ito for print since magsusulat po sila sa papel. You can add writing lines. So there. We have different kinds and different spacing. Tapos meron rin po kami nitong dashed line para sa mga younger kids. So yun, just drag it and mag-expand na siya. That is worksheets. So back to our presentation. Present. Next is on whiteboard. Previously, tawag po namin sa kanila ay brainstorm templates, pero ngayon, ang tawag sa kanila ay online whiteboard. So basically, yun po siya, online na whiteboard. So to demonstrate, ipapakita ko po sa inyo. Just go to home and dito sa ating search bars, pinakataas, just type online whiteboard. And it should show up there. And when you click on it, malilid kayo sa page na to, na sana ay mag-load. Yan. So, tingnan niya yung iba't ibang uri ng aming online whiteboard. So, basically, ang main purpose po ng online whiteboard is maging collaborative since online na po yung mga classes ngayon, medyo mahirap po mag-group work or mag-collaborate yung mga students. So what you can do is gamitin po natin tong online whiteboard. So I want to show you some examples of our template. So I think ito, magagamit niyo talaga to for your class. So we have this group birthday card. Na I think niload ko na yan. Here, so we have a group birthday card over here. So what you can do is personalize nyo lang. So happy birthday, let's say Charlie. Happy birthday, Charlie. Yeah. So para yung very to customize. So, ang gagawin ninyo is isa-send nyo lang yung links sa classmates ni Charlie and then pwede na nila input yung messages nila like, happy birthday from Mark. So, ganyan siya kadali. Pwede nyo rin siya i-customize. So, let's say, hindi bet ni Charlie tong color na to. Ang alam mo, ang favorite ni Charlie is, let's say, blue. So, you can change the color to blue. Yan. Tapos, let's say, ano ba, mahilig si Charlie sa sa dogs. Lagay tayo ng illustration of a dog. Ayan, di ba? So, you can add. So, pwede mo na i-personalize according to kung kanino ibibig card. And you can add if Charlie. So, yeah. That is an example of our birthday group card from our online whiteboard templates. We also have this storyboard template. So, okay to for activities for school. Let's wait for it to load. Ayan. So, this is very easy to use kasi, so, itong first page, usually yung mga first page, it shows you how to use the template. So, ito is an example of how you can use it. And then yung second page is a blank page na your student can use. And then the third page is yung iba't ibang elements na magamit for your storyboard. So, let's say gusto mo gumawa ng tao. So, you want someone na ganito yung head, yung na-mix. Yan, a character na ganyan siya. So, i-drag mo lang yung head niya dyan. Ayan. And just pick yung body niya. Let's say ito. Yung character mo, yung story mo is about a girl who went shopping. Ay, hindi bagay. Wait, let's choose another one. Ito. Ayan. So, you just combine the elements to create your storyboard. Yan. It's very collaborative and I feel like may enjoy ito ng ating students. So that is online whiteboard. Our next type percent na lang. Oh, also a helpful tip is you can leave comments on the template. So since group work siya, kunwari, maunang gagawa si Chardy. Ay, asa na ba siya? Maunang gagawa si Chardy. Pwede siya mag-leave ng comments para dun sa pagsisenda niya. Let's say si Mark. So sabi niya, at Mark, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. And then, Mark can also leave comments for Chardy. So to leave a comment, you have to go to this icon here. Merong icon dito nakalagay, add comment. Yan. Click mo lang yan. And then, type mo na yung comment mo na, wow, ang ganda. Diba? Comment mo na yan. Kapag may link, nasa may ganito, makikita niya yung comments mo. All right. Our next is group work. So group work is a very new category. It's a very new doc type. And I want to show you how it works. So go to your search bar. Kung saan tayo nag-search ng online whiteboard, worksheet, balik tayo dyan, and we search group work. Okay. So group work, very similar siya to online whiteboard in the sense na collaborative siya. So it is intended for multiple people to use. So yes. So may overlap siya. The group is this the templates team. So siya ng Canva for education. So it's for teachers, for students, and stuff like that. So we have a lot of very fun activities here. And sana po in your free time, ma-search nyo. But I will show you some examples. So we have this mood check activity, online class group work. Since online class po tayo, parang nahihirapan tayo mag-connect socially. So, hindi natin talaga alam kung ano bang nararamdaman ng mga ibang tao, ganun, kung kamusta sila. So, what you can do is you can send this to your class and then pwede nila lagay name nila. Let's say, Thea. And then i-place ko yung kung saang emotion. Kaya ako ilalagay. And then, let's say, si Irene. Si Irene, malungkot siya. Ayan. Si Kyung-soo. Si Kyung-soo, wala siyang nararamdaman. So, dyan lang siya. So, yeah, it's a nice way to know what your students are feeling. So, kung kamusta na ba sila, how they're adjusting to online classes. So, that is an example of a group work template. So we have other templates and I'll show you an example. So meron din tayong group brainstorm. So ano ba ang purpose ng group brainstorm? So very self-explanatory naman siya, no? It's a group brainstorm template. So what's your topic? Let's ano ang ayan. So that can be the topic. And then dito, sa last page, meron tayo dito mga iba't ibang kinds ng sticky notes that you can use here on your brainstorm template. We also have arrows and animations and stars. So, let's say, ito yung napili ko. Pwede ko siya i-copy, tapos paste. Tapos, ang paborito kong ulam ay sinigang. Let's say, sinigang na baboy. Tapos, yung iba, magbibigay din sila ng opinion nila. So, siya, ang paborito naman niya ay, ano pa bang mga ulam? Adobo. Let's say, na-fill na natin tong page. Pwede rin kayo mag-vote on your most favorite ulam. Okay. Magdagdag pa tayo para maganda. Let's use a different color. Ano ba? Lumpia. Let's say siya, ang paborito niya, lumpia. Lumpiang Shanghai. Ayan. And then, you can vote on your favorite. So, you can use stars. Like, let's say, unanimous decision na adobo pala ang paboritong ulam ng sambayanan. Ayan. You can use stars to vote. You can also put a feeling of what idea. Meron X, mean naman ng X. So, mag-check na lang tayo. There. So that is an example of our group work template. Now, back to our presentation. We also have classroom kits. So this is also very new. Very, ano siya, very cute. And it will help mostly sa virtual classes. So to to, to access those, search type lang tayo. Group work. Ano nga to? Type lang natin class kits. Hello everyone. Mag-shout out ako sa comments habang naglo-load. Hello to Nasi Elementary School, Rosario, Batangas. To Lipahan, NHS. Ayan na, nag-lead na. Class kits. Why is it not showing up? It's supposed to be classroom kits. I'm sorry. Ang itatype po natin dapat ay classroom kits. There. So, yung classroom kits, lang nila minutes. So, if yung siya, but then they have the same theme. So, as you can see, ayan po sila. So, yung Zoom background ko ngayon is from the classroom kits. I want to show you yung iba't ibang laman. So, one kit contains one lesson plan. So, let's click on the lesson plan. And yung lesson plan comes in two different versions. You have a printable version and a colored version. So, meron tayong tipid sa ink version and mayaman sa ink version. Let's wait for it to load. Ayan. So you have two versions of the lesson plan. So I think this is very helpful for you. Also, we have a printable version and it can be digital or you can also print it. Pero parang ubos ink nyo. So if you want to print something, the printable version is the best way to go. Ayan. So you also have a lesson plan calendar, which you can use for your class. Sorry. It also has a Google Class header. Google Classroom header. I'm sorry. It has a Google Classroom header. So kung gumagamit po kayo ng Google Classroom sa class ninyo, you can use that. And ito, super cute nito. Merong virtual classroom. Nakikita, Facebook, para yung mga teachers, since wala tayo sa mismong physical na classroom, nagde-design sila ng virtual classroom. Let's wait for it to load. Mag-shout out ulit ako. Ay, ayan na, nag-load na. Okay. So, ayun, you can customize it. So, you can add furniture. Ayan. So, yung second page na, merong mas iba pang mga kinds ng furniture na pwede mong idagdag. Kunwari, ayaw mo nitong plant na to. Gusto mo ito. Ayan. So, you can just drag it here. Diba ang cute? It's so cute. And kung meron kayong Bitmoji, you can use that just more sa ating object panel, there's a more option. And let's wait for the options to load. There. Merong Bitmoji. Ayan. Just make sure na it's linked to your account. And lalabas yung mga Bitmoji mo. And you can drag it to your design. Let's say, ito, nakasilip lang. Diba? So you can design it like that. So it's like your classroom. Since you can't be in your classroom, you have a virtual one, diba? So pwede mo siya i-customize to your liking. And then, ayan, edit mo yung agenda, edit mo yung day, kung may pa-quotes ka, ilagay mo dyan. So that virtual classroom. Back to our presentation. So yeah, here, the classroom kits contain a blank lesson plan, a lesson plan calendar, virtual classroom, Google Classroom header, and a Zoom virtual background. So itong classroom kits talaga, as you can see, it caters to online classes. Also, I have some tips for creating effective educational content. So to do that, you have to ground it in real life applications. So use current events, relatable scenarios, and practical applications. And pwede rin po nating i-personalize sa ating mga Pinoy na students. So gusto ko pong ipakita sa inyo ngayon ang aming library of Pinoy Canva elements and how you can use your okay, ginawa ko na rin to sa previous workshop. But I will show you again. So, pwede natin gawing mas Filipino tong ating favorite food worksheet. So, instead of the origin of my favorite food, pwede mong itype ang aking paboritong pagkain. And let's extend this. Ang aking, yan. So, tanggalin na natin yung mga pagkain na yan. Papalitan natin yan later on. Okay, so Canva also has a library of Philippine para po ma-atin nyo lang natin ang text box natin. And then, punta tayo sa search bar. So, ito yung font natin ngayon, Brendan Wright. So, palitan natin. So, to do that, type mo lang, Philippines. And it will load. Ayan. So, ang dami po nating very Pinoy fonts dito, no? So, pangalan nila, Cubao, Batangas, Para, Kawit, Bara-bara. So, gamitin natin tong kagitingan. Ayan. So, kung medyo i-adjust ang height, and itong ating instructions, no, pwede na natin palitan yan into Tagalog kung gusto niyo. Pero ipapaubaya ko na po sa inyo yon dahil hindi po ako magaling dyan. So, ipapakita ko na lang po ang ating Pinoy elements. Para po ma-access yan, balik tayo sa ating object panel and search elements tab. And you can type, sa history ko, sinerch ko na siya. You can type Pinoy food. And yan, lalabas po sila. Ito po. Meron tayong kutsinta. Dagdag natin. Dahil, paborito ko yan eh. And, magpapakita siya ng recommendations for you. Diba? So, tingnan natin yung recommendations. So, natin tong yan, add natin tong taho. Yan. And since natatakpan niya yung boxes ko dyan, pwede ko siyang i-move. Okay? So, punta tayo dito sa position. And click natin tong to back. Meaning, it will push the element farther to the back sa layer niya. So, there. Kung ayaw nyong natatakpan, pwede nyong i-push sa back. Ano pa ba? Ano pa ba? Ano to? Latik. Ito. Kamote Q. Add natin itong ating kamote Q. And dito, ano pa to? Bizcocho. Ayan. So now we have a very Filipino worksheet. Pwede rin po natin palitan yung colors, no? Let's see ito. Ay, hindi bagay. Let's say yan. Yan yung color natin. Medyo yan. Tapos, i-tweak nyo na lang siya to your liking. Parang masyado siyang brown. Yeah, there. I hope it loads. Yan. So that is one way to make your worksheets more relatable. So magdagdag po tayo ng ating Pinoy content para sa ating mga estudyante. Meron pa po akong isang demo on that. I will do this very quickly dahil almost 8 na. Okay, so ito po ay isang kind of group work template. So it's an activity para sa isang group poster design. So ito po yung template. So as usual, yung template, first template usually shows activity. So example, so it says transform your group's favorite shape by creating a movie poster. So basically, it's a movie poster about a shape. So it's the square in this scenario. And second page is magpapakita siya ng blank. So ibig sabihin, dito po tayo mag-work. And third page is yung library of elements you can use on your design. So I made that Filipino over here. So meron tayong group poster making contest. Kasi alam ko po sa mga school, mahilig po talaga tayo dyan sa mga poster making contest na yan. So now, it can be a collaborative group work you can do online. And yung second page nyo, you can add Filipino elements. So, di ba dito, very generic siya. And movie theme, movie po na. Since we're going to make our Filipino, you can add itong mga Pinoy elements. Just go here sa Elements tab and search Pinoy Philippines. Yan, it should come up. Pinoy. Yeah, so same thing I did here. Gumamit ako ng Philippine font. So ginamit ko yung bara-bara. And ayan, pwede nilang palitan. So proyekto nila. Tapos pangalan, dito nila ilalagay yung pangalan nila. So yeah, that's it. That is one way to make your worksheets, your templates more relatable. Thank you. Back to to Sir
All right.
Reg.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Thea, for sharing your expertise. Yung gaya ng sinabi ko last time, the designs of Canva, it's very Filipino because 90% of its designs are made by Filipino graphic artists. That includes uh, Miss Thea and Sir Mark. But before we end po pala ang episode natin, I just want to read some comments. Sabi ni Ma'am Marivic, nabasa ko na pala to. Sabi ni Sir J.R. Angeles, ginagamit na raw talaga niya ang Canva. I think Sir JR is a math teacher. He asked if we can insert mathematical equation and formula. Since andito po si Sir Mark, they actually the customer happiness team, they actually acknowledge the idea and the suggestion. So siguro Sir Mark, sa next month or sa mga susunod na araw, masama na natin sa design, no? Yung pag-insert ng equation and formulas for math. Sir Mark?
Yep, Sir Johnson. Yes, but thank you for that suggestion. Iko-consider yan ng ating design team.
Okay. Yeah. Then may nagtatanong din po if they can enjoy premium. As mentioned po last time, yung DepEd email po natin ay pre-approved. You can also check the link na nasa comment section po na in-answer na sinagot po ng ating Canva customer happiness. Sabi ni Ma'am Marilyn Muleta, I just want to clarify if I kept the links of my previous videos, makikita ko pa rin ba lahat or kada record ko po ng bago ay ma-erase yung previous record? Sir Mark?
Hi, Sir Rego.
Yes, Sir Shadi?
Yes, I think na-answer din siya nung someone from our community team in the Facebook comment. But for now, we're still in the works to do that. So we suggest sa mga teachers to please keep their links first. Tapos update namin kayo kapag meron na tayong panibagong update sa platform. So feel free to follow us on our social media pages in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, kasi usually doon kami nag-release ng mga updates dun sa platform natin. And please, please, please join our Canva for Filipino Teachers Facebook page. Kasi doon hindi lang si Canva mismo yung nagbibigay ng updates. Even yung mga co-teachers natin, yung mga kapwa Filipino teachers natin, sila din nagsishare sila ng mga tips and tricks kung paano pa ba natin mas ma-maximize yung Canva for education.
Alright. Thank you so much, Sir Shardy. Sabi ni Ma'am Myris Bungag, sabi niya, this is really helpful to us teachers, especially for us who are just starting to explore designs. Canva is making it super easy and fun. I'm sure our students will like it too, sabi niya. Thank you, Dapat, for collaborating with Canva. Thank you so much also for joining. Sabi rin ni Sir Animus Invictus, sabi niya, join the Canva community here in Facebook. At yung tinutukay ni Sir Shadi kanina, yung Canva for Filipino teachers. One more, mag-shoutout lang tayo, no? From BARM, si Ma'am Rolette Israel. Thank you so much po for joining the webinar. From SDO Rizal, si Ma'am Regina Amora, si Ma'am Carol Ofrayo ng Camarines Norte, si Ma'am Mena Lacapia ng Maguindanao 1, si Ma'am Mary Jane Combio ng Bambang Nueva Vizcaya. Yon. And may nagsabi, Sir Shadi, sabi ni Ma'am Lai Serrano, sana kadate ko na lang sana tuwing Friday ang Canva kasi napapasabik daw siya. Ang sagot ko naman dyan, always join our episode and for sure mag-working relationship nyo. Tama ba?
Tamang-tama yan, Sir Rego. So, pangalawang episode pa lang natin to ng Canva for Education webinar with DepEd Philippines. Meron pa tayong natitirang mga, I think, 3 or 4 webinars. So every Friday, it's a date with not just DepEd but also with Canva. And also, bouncing back lang dun sa in-endorse namin kanina, nilink din nung ating Canva community team dun sa comment section ng ating Canva for Filipino Teachers Facebook page. Kami sa Canva, even yung mga designers tsaka yung engineers na gumagawa ng Canva for Education platform, nagko-conduct kami ng survey dun sa Facebook group na yon. Nagtatanong kami na ano pa ba yung pwedeng mas mapa-improve natin dun sa platform, or ano pa ba yung mga bagay na kailangan ng mga teachers. So doon kami kasi nakakakuha ng mga bagay na pwede pa nating madagdag sa platform. Kaya for example, last time, nag-conduct kami ng survey na ginagamit ba ng teachers madalas ang ating video button sa paggamit nila ng mga educational templates. So mataas yung participation rate na yes. So parang nangyari ngayon, yung team namin sa Canva, lalo na sa Canva for Education, nagko-curate sila ng mga video templates na pwede nating magamit for educational materials.
Ganon kabilis yung pag-design. So, piling
Yes,
ko na sa
sir.
fingers crossed si Sir JR then sa mathematics equation.
Yun, kaya isa yun sa mga request din kasi sa amin, Sir Regos, doon sa Canva for Filipino Facebook, for Filipino Teachers Facebook page. Kaya ngayon yung mga engineers namin in Canva, they're trying to study kung paano siya magagawa. So soon enough, fingers crossed, kapag naayos na namin siya, i-release din naman namin siya sa inyong lahat para ma-update kayo.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Sir Shardy. But before we formally end our webinar episode for tonight, may we hear once more from Miss Thea and Sir Mark?
Mark can go first.
Yep. So thanks everyone for attending this session, and we hope that you find the value in using Canva platform. Sad to say lang, hindi ko siya nagamit before nung nagtuturo pa ako, pero ngayon nakita ko super powerful talaga ng platform. So let's maximize it, and like what Thea said a while ago, gamitin natin yung mga local na elements natin para mas ma-contextualize natin, because in our lessons it's very important to make it more relatable to our students. So thank you, and see you sa mga next webinars natin.
All right. Miss Thea?
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in, and sana magamit niyo yung mga sinabi ko sa class ninyo. Sana magamit niyo yung bago nating templates, yung group work, and yung classroom kits. And yun, I really love reading yung comments ng teachers kasi sobrang appreciative nila and sobrang nakaka-touch. And hi to my friend KitKat. Thank you!
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Thea and Sir Mark, for sharing your expertise. As I mentioned earlier, thank you so much, Sir Shardy, for joining us also, and to the rest of Canva team who are na very active po sa comment section. You can always visit Canva for Filipino Teachers. As mentioned by Sir Shardy, hindi lang po yung mga sa team nila ang sumasagot, because even the teachers, they also share tips and siguro yung experience nila that would really inspire everyone to be a better designer, no? Kasi nga yung lagi kong sinasabi, which was mentioned by Canva before, is their goal is to make everyone a designer. All right. So, once again, ako po si Rigo Tumaneng. Until next Friday for another episode of webinar series Canva webinar series for teachers. Magandang gabi po. I-share niyo po itong link na ito para mapanood ng mga fellow teachers. And you can always rewatch previous episodes of our webinar. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.